Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics Edition number 132.2. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released July 30th, 2014, beginning alphabetically with Adventures of Superman number 15. When a giant robot from outer space crashes into Metropolis Harbor, Superman makes the shocking discovery that the robot was built by none other than his own father, Jor-El. Next we have Aquaman Annual number 2. During his battle with Hercules, Aquaman unleashed an ancient evil from the days of the Greeks, so he's called in Wonder Woman to help him clean up the mess. You can be sure the Queen of the Amazons and the King of Atlantis have plenty to talk about. We've also got Batman Eternal number 17. Years ago, Gotham City faced a power Batman could barely overcome. Now deep beneath Arkham Asylum, he will rise again and the city will know his wrath. Next we have Bodies number 1 of 8. Vertigo brings you the miniseries of the summer with 4 detectives, 4 time periods, and 4 dead bodies, all set in London. Edmund Hillinghead is an 1890s overachiever who's trying to solve a murder no one cares about while hiding his own secret. Carl Whiteman is our dashing 1940s adventurer with a shocking past. Sahara Hassan is 2014's kick-ass female detective sergeant who walks the line between religion and power. And Maplewood, an amnesiac from post-apocalyptic 2050, brings a haunting perspective to it all. Cy Spencer executes a century-spanning murder mystery like nothing you've ever seen before, with 4 sensational artists illustrating a 6-page chapter in each issue. Dean Ormston, Phil Winslade, Megan Hedrick, and Tula Lote. We've also got Detective Comics Annual number 3, a tie-in to Icarus. Follow the movements of a deadly stash of Icarus through Gotham City as it impacts the lives of those it comes into contact with. Elena and Annette Aguila, Harvey Bullock, and even Batman. Next we have Harley Quinn number 8. It all comes down to this. Harley finally tracks down some of the mysterious hired killers who have vexed her since the start of the series. But what's she going to do with them? Enter the Scatapult. We've also got Justice League number 32. Lex Luthor continues his acclamation to life as one of the world's greatest heroes as they search for the mysterious power threatening to unravel our world. But are his sights really set on the Dark Knight? And are the Dark Knights set on him? Plus someone else is targeting Luthor and his new allies, a man who believes himself Luthor's superior in every way, and maybe he is. Here comes the Chief and his treacherous Doom Patrol to the New 52. Next we have New 52 Futures End number 13. 5 years from now, the world turns against Batman Beyond, plus Barda and Ame-Comi must face off against the new Secret Six. We've also got Red Lantern's Annual number 1. Atrocities cranks the action up to 11. Guy Gardner fought hard to get Space Sector 2814, including Earth, under Red Lantern protection. So of course, Atrocitus has chosen Guy's homeworld as the arena for their murderous final battle. Red Lanterns will die, traitors will emerge, and maybe die. Rivers will run red. It's the first ever Red Lanterns Annual, and it's absolutely unmissable. Next we have Sandman Overture number 3 of 6. The armies of the night are gathering. The universe is beginning its final dance. Morpheus, far from home, walks the path of madness, accompanied only by himself. We've also got Sinestro number 4. Sinestro and Hal Jordan cross paths for the first time since Sinestro brutally murdered the Guardians. Can Hal stop Sinestro from assembling a universe-threatening army? And even more crucial, should he? Next we have Smallville Season 11 Special number 5. When the DEO's newest agent convinces director Steve Trevor that they need an expert in magics, Tess knows just who to recommend. But Satana's latest tour stop in London isn't going well until John Constantine sticks his nose into things. We've also got Vertigo Quarterly Magenta number 1. The summer issue of the Vertigo Quarterly is here. It's Magenta, the hot pink sky in your sweltering summer, bringing together comics' most talented writers and artists, both established and new, for an anthology only Vertigo could deliver. And we've got The Wake number 10 of 10. The series BuzzFeed called the best horror comic of the year, and Comics Alliance rated most unpredictable and uncanny and uncategorizable, comes to a shocking conclusion. Will Leeward uncover a history buried thousands of leagues beneath the sea, or will the waves come crashing down on what little land is left? Out in trades, we've got Ame-Comi Girls Volume 2, Rise of the Brainiac trade paperback. In these tales from issues 1 through 5 of the digital first series, the heroines must unite to stop an invasion by the female Brainiac, who is aided by Dula Dent, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, and Harley Quinn. Next we have Batman Little Gotham Volume 2 trade paperback. The acclaimed all-ages series returns with this title collecting issues 7 through 12. In the second half of our calendar of small events, the Bat family takes on new challenges like sea monsters, vacations, comic conventions, and pirates, but things get really interesting when they get together at a few family reunions. We've also got Batman The Dark Knight Volume 3, Mad trade paperback. In this new collection of issues 16 through 21 in Batman The Dark Knight Annual number 1, Batman's detective skills are put to the test as the Mad Hatter begins kidnapping Gotham City citizens for an unknown purpose. Next, we have Batman The Dark Knight Volume 4 Clay hardcover. In these tales from Batman The Dark Knight number 22 through 29, the origin of the classic Batman villain Clayface is revealed, and a new mystery is introduced. Batman and Commissioner Gordon are forced into a tight corner as Clayface embarks on a murder spree throughout Gotham City, but what led Clayface to become a monster? The answers lie here. We've also got Batwing Volume 4 Welcome to the Family trade paperback. Once a member of Batman Incorporated, Batwing is quit. A new, different hero has emerged in his place, but will his actions do more harm than good? And what is his connection to Bruce Wayne in Gotham City? Collecting Batwing number 19 through 26. Next, we have DC Comics Presents Batman Adventures number 1. Some of the best all-ages Batman stories ever are back in this new title, collecting Batman Adventures number 2 and 27, Batman Gotham Adventures number 2 and 4, and a short tale from Adventures in the DC Universe number 3, guest starring Catwoman, the Joker, Two-Face, and more. And we have Doom Patrol Omnibus hardcover. The entire run of Grant Morrison's Doom Patrol is collected in hardcover. These tales turn superhero adventures on its head, challenging the boundaries of the genre with characters like Crazy Jane, the Brotherhood of Dada, Flex Mentallo, Danny the Street, and many more. Collects Doom Patrol number 19 through 63 and Doom Force Special number 1 with a new cover by Brian Boland. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but of course there's still plenty of other books out this week too, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.